What is up? Welcome to Weebskill. We're back doing another My Hero Academia chapter review. We missed a couple, so there's a lot to talk about. We're going to be mainly talking 329 and the introduction of Stars and Stripes. We get to find out a lot about what All for One was up to. It's kind of a cool ass chapter. And Stain.
Stain of all people, right?
He's just cool. He's just cool. He's the OG villain, and he consistently is the best.
Consistently a good guy.
And
good guy in a sense that morals are a little bit out the window with that guy.
I like that he's a good villain, but he has really strict morals where it's like he's staying to, like, he was in Tartarus as well, but he's like, nah, fuck you guys. Like, fuck you guys. I'm going to do it my own way.
Yeah, right? At some point I was like, he might side with the villains, but he hates the villains because he's all about real heroes.
And I just got to say, as a fine connoisseur of muscle women, Stars and Stripes be looking hot. Stars and Stripes be looking hot. We get Lady Nagant and then Stars and Stripes, dude. Oh, I mean,
Sam, just building waifus for you.
Say no more, please. I do have a bad feeling though, Jose. She's gonna get fucked. What are your opinions?
I think the same thing. I think she's gonna get caught. I think she'll beat Shigaraki, but All for One's still gonna be there and still drain her powers.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think she's gonna lose. So I think that this is gonna be because I bet Shigaraki.
Oh, they're doing the thing where they set him up to be better than her, and she's the strongest hero
think
currently.
Shigaraki's story is basically going to be the same as like Deku's story when we first saw him show up, where he's going to have like basically a big exhibit fight and win, which I think was Deku
Muscular.
had two. He had Muscular and he had Lady Nagant, where he also showed off that he's a badass. So I think it will be like a Muscular Lady Nagant thing, and I think Shigaraki.
Why can't we just have someone be super cool?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to say and they do kind of mention also that All for One, it's not just focusing on Japan. He has all the other
he's worldwide. So,
do
you think this will not be the end of My Hero once this
I don't know.
Yeah, it
opens up the rest of the world now, where he really could do the rest of it. And I like that he basically explained why we're focusing so much on Japan, because he's like, because in Japan, All Might basically snuffed out like low-level criminals. Like that shit's done. Like criminal organizations, All Might snuffed that shit out. But it's like, meanwhile, over in America, everywhere else in the rest of the world, it's still booming. It's chilling. And I was like, damn, that's really interesting, actually. And you get to see a lot of international heroes, too. When they show up and they're showing like this, you don't get to see the people talking, like the world leaders, but you see like their heroes they're talking about. And it's like, oh, kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. I like that a lot.
Some of them did not have very good designs. I was like, oh, that seems a little bit low-hanging fruit, but I guess that's cool.
That's just like, I mean, different countries, different kind of systems and stuff,
I
guess.
Like the Egypt guy literally looked like a pharaoh. I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
I mean, that's kind of cool, but, you know.
He looked like he came off a board. It was like, okay, sure, whatever. I don't know what else you want to do. But I'm hyped for Stars and Stripes, and she must have, because All for One basically says that she has a power. If they get it, it's game over. Like, it's like...
I'm curious as to what that is.
It's like a winnable. Like, we get that, we win. Easy peasy, baby.
So she's the strongest woman in the world. What do you think her power is?
I don't know. It could literally be anything. Her name is Stars and Stripes. It's just classic American,
I know, like, just
they hyped up America too, by the way, like home of the free, where the heroes come from. I was like, yeah, let's go, America.
So this might be me, but what if, they have to travel to America? Like the UA kids have to go to America to help down there.
That'd be interesting. I don't know if they'll. So I mean, I guess, would you think grand scheme that?
What if it's like evacuation? Like all the heroes have to evacuate, leave, whatever, and at that point, Japan is won by All for One.
That's what I was gonna say. If you think that, I guess All for One's gonna win Japan. You think that's, I guess, potentially where it could go?
He's playing Risk.
They also set up now that his long game is not even getting All for One back. Like, that's the middle game. The middle game is receiving All for One. So he has some sort of a longer plan, which is the whole world. Because basically he's set it up so the whole world can't help. Because if they leave, it messes up the balance for everything. And then all the criminals start coming out. But then if the criminals start coming out, they'll be too busy and they won't be able to defend their own country. And it's like he's basically planned this whole fucking thing. Even to the point with Spinner now, one of like the lowest,
like one of the like a D rank almost. Like we don't really know what he does other than he's obsessed with Stain.
He's made him like the face of like the, I don't know, anthropomorphic kind of like heroes, where it's just like, oh, Spinner's your guy, like, and that's what he's like, oh, you gotta go do your part, It's like, oh, okay.
And he's like, yeah, we have like armies rising everywhere because of you. You're the face.
Yeah, and you see the posters up and stuff, and we saw people dressed up as Spinner before, I think, in the mob with like going against Deku. So he's planned this shit out pretty deep. It's like he's done a pretty good job. And I gotta say, Jose, as you know, we kind of been a little spotty on these chapter reviews because you know
Yeah,
we were getting back in the
you
routine.
moved a bunch of other stuff.
The pacing has been bonkers. Still, it's
Yeah,
been
right. Like he's
so
still moving at
bonkers.
breakneck speeds.
Like we talk about every week, almost like, oh, where are they gonna go? Oh, maybe they'll like relax with the kids. Like we'll get a couple of chapters, like seeing what they're up to, and it's like, nah, fuck it. It's like we're just gonna keep going. You find out that Shigaraki's gonna be done in 3 days now. It's like
which is nuts.
It's like we got a haul ass, and like Endeavor, Hawks, Best Genius is all on the way there too. Shigaraki's not fighting up in the sky. All for One has got his grand plan in motion. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
All Might has some kind of a plan too.
Yeah. Yeah, and he gets to see his cop friend. I was like, oh, yeah. Cool.
I mean, Genist and Hawks might show up and help Stars and Stripes, so it might delay the fight a little.
And we get to see Dobby, too, just hanging out in the forest somewhere. So
he's getting ready to kill his dad.
Yeah, that could be setting up another big one, which that's be coming, I'm sure, very soon. So that's another big fight that we have to look forward to, which is going to be crazy.
Yeah, the Todoroki family reunion.
Yeah, I mean... the chapter's nuts, and it's like I'm so excited that the next like few chapters are just gonna be basic. I guarantee Shigaraki versus all Stars and Stripes.
I'm totally cool with that. That's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be like 2-3 chapters.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so good, and it's gonna be
fight
all the way. Yeah, it is. It really is. I would bet hard cash that Stars and Stripes loses. I think that's just the way it's gonna go. I don't see them bringing out Shigaraki for him to just lose. I don't see that being the case. I would maybe guess Stars and Stripes might injure him a little bit, but he's got to lose.
I'm not 100% sure. Like I want to believe that Stars and Stripes beats him, and then it's like okay, tactical retreat or whatever.
Because like with Lady Nagant, like you know, she spewed a lot of philosophical stuff at Deku.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I can see that being a similar thing to Shigaraki because I do think the ultimate goal is going to be Deku rescuing Shigaraki. So I can see like she starts to kind of probably chip away at the mentality a little bit. Would be my guess. Like kind of like injure him. Whether that be physically, mentally, something like that, and like kind of give him doubts, but I don't know. I'm Stars and Stripes going to lose.
I think that's a good idea. Like, there's going to be doubts inside his head, so that Deku has like a crack to go through.
Yeah, that's what I think's going to happen, and it's just going to kind of build on that because you know she did mention also as like my master's in trouble, so All Might that's fucking sick.
Love that.
I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what her OP ability is. My guess, Jose, if I'm just throwing out guesses, something to do with bombs. America,
because she is on a fighter jet kind of thing. It makes sense.
Bomber. Yep.
Like maybe she's kind of like Bakugo, where it's like the explosions are in her hand, but it's like a huge propulsion almost.
Yeah,
maybe
nukes. You would say nukes.
Oh yeah, her. Dez and Troy, man.
yeah. So I don't know. Her power could literally be anything. Literally, she could shoot stars out of her fucking fist. It could be literally anything.
Swift attack?
Yeah, swift attack. She could be doing swift attack. So I don't fucking know, but I'm excited. I think the chapter was really good. I don't have anything else to say. I think Horikoshi is doing a great fucking job.
Yeah, same. Overall, I felt the chapter was amazing. It was, again, super fast and just to the point. So I loved it.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's it. So let us know what you guys thought in the comments down below. Where do you think it's going to go? Are we going to ever leave Japan? I think is a great question to end on. And ultimately, you guys got to agree that Shigaraki is going to beat Stars and Stripes. So let us know in the comments down below what you think is going to happen. And of course, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And you can follow us on Instagram. We're at the Weebs Guild. And then, of course, join our Discord. The link will be in the description down below. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. We're glad to be back. We'll see you guys every week from now on. All right. Bye-bye.